Hey there, it's Andrew, and today I am back in Windsong Ranch to show you two quick move-in homes that are honestly too good of a deal not to share. Now, both of the homes that we're going to be looking at are built by Coventry Homes. And while I'm going to be touring two different homes, they're actually the exact same floor plan. They're just flipped and they're finished in different colors. But here's what makes this really worth paying attention to. Both of these homes have recently had a $100,000 price reduction, and the builder has been offering an initial interest rate as low as 2.99%. Now, technically, that initial interest rate incentive expires July 31st, which I realize is tomorrow as this is being published. Whether or not that is going to be extended, I do not yet know, but we'll find out and we'll leave information in the description below. Now, if you've seen any of my other videos recently, then you'll know I've been saying that these quick move-in deals might not be lasting that much longer. And I have to say, this past weekend, I visited several different communities and I saw more buyer activity than I have seen in quite a long time. All of the salespeople confirmed they are seeing a lot more foot traffic, and they've had more contracts signed in the last week than they have seen in the last couple of months. So if you've been waiting for the right opportunity to buy, then this might just be your sign. So with that, let's go take a look inside the first home. Then I'm going to show you a few of the reasons why Windsong Ranch is such a popular place to live. Now, the model that we're going to be touring is the Natalia plan. It's a spacious single-story layout that is situated on a 76-foot wide lot, which is something you rarely see, especially at this price point. Now, these homes are going to have 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, a game room, and a media room in nearly 3,200 square feet of living space. So welcome inside the Natalia. And as mentioned, finding a larger single-story home on a wide lot like this, 76 feet wide, is not something that we see all the time. And I will say, in walking around, this is a very functional floor plan, but I'm going to be honest, it's not going to work for everyone. And the reason that I say that is because it does have 4 bedrooms, it does have a game room and a media room, but it doesn't have a dedicated study. That is actually what the media room was put in lieu of that study. But then again, if you don't need all 4 bedrooms, one of those bedrooms could easily be converted into a home office. Let's go look around. So as you enter into these homes, you do have these really beautiful light colored hardwood floors. And you're going to find that those are throughout all of the main living areas except the bedrooms. So the main hallway enters all the way up into the main living area. And then immediately to the left of the front door, you do have a formal dining room. So if that's not needed, that could also be blocked in and turned into a study as well. Then just down here, you do have your half bath. So you've got the powder room right here, perfect for guests. And then immediately behind me over here, in this hallway, you have 2 of the bedrooms. So these bedrooms are together. They're on the front of the house. Not overly huge bedrooms, but they're functional in their size. And then this does have a Jack and Jill bath. So here you've got the sink, you've got a door that blocks off, you've got the toilet area, and then you have a tub shower combo right here. And then you kind of move your way through. And here is your other vanity on the other side. And then that leads through into the closet for this room. And then this bedroom right here is a very similar size to that first one we were just in. So these 2 bedrooms right on the front of the house, those, with them being together and the Jack and Jill, it's a good setup depending upon your family requirements and needs. So, you have 2 boys, a boy and a girl, anything along those lines, that setup right there would work. And then here, we come into the main living area. And this is really a beautiful space. It's very large. It's got nice tall ceilings. You've got the breakfast area or dining area back there. And then you've got the really nice large island. And the island is done in a different cabinet color. So you've got kind of a brownish color. It's like an ash color. And then you've got these light fixtures, white cabinets behind. Everything's in a shaker style. And then you've got this beveled subway tile backsplash right there. You got beautiful quartz counters. You've got KitchenAid appliances. Again, the quartz counters right here. They all match throughout. And then you've got this breakfast area. So depending upon your family's needs, that breakfast area may be plenty large enough. It is a good sized space. You could probably fit a table in there that seats 8 relatively comfortably without it being too cramped. And that would give you the option of converting that formal dining room at the front of the house into a home office if you didn't want to use the other bedroom. Now looking across from the kitchen here, so you've got the fireplace there and you've got the mantle and the tile that goes up to the ceiling. You've got an inset right there, which is where your TV hookups are. And then the opening right here leads you directly into the game room. So there is the game room, and then right off the game room is where you're going to find the media room. So again, it's all pre-wired as you would expect for all of your sound. Now I'm going to put a link in the description below to the builder's website, and the reason for that is it shows the floor plan and it shows what the option is if you didn't want the media room. So in lieu of the media room, this would still be a game room, but those doors that right here behind me that go into the media room wouldn't be there. That would be blocked off, and there would be another door in the main hallway that leads into an office. So just so you know, if this was a home that you really liked the floor plan but you wanted to change it and possibly build instead of take one of these quick move-ins, then that is an option for you. So as we make our way back into the main living area, we'll go round to the back here, which is where you're going to find the primary bedroom across the back of the home here. So not a bad size room overall, not the largest of primary bedrooms, but it is a nice size. The windows make it really nice and bright. And then adjacent here, you do have the primary bath. So here in the main bath, you're going to have a vanity right here. You've got the standalone soaking tub right there. Another vanity right here. Then a really nice large walk-in shower. And then you have the main closet here at the back. So you've got some built-ins. Again, not the largest, but not a bad size. Depends on how many clothes you have really, or how many things you need to store. As we make our way back across, the fourth bedroom is on the opposite side. So if you didn't need all 4 bedrooms, this is the bedroom that, in my opinion, would make a great home office. So here you do have a full bath. So you've got another tub shower combo right here. And then this is that 4th bedroom. So it's not a bad size. Maybe it's probably the similar size to the other 2, maybe just slightly smaller. But again, on the back of the house. So, you know, again, depending on requirements, this is what could be used as the main, or it could be used as your office. So what are your thoughts on this floor plan so far? Let me know in the comments below. Love it? Hate it? What do you like? What do you dislike? Is the home office a deal killer for you? Could you use one of the other bedrooms as a home office? Again, I bring this up because these quick move-in deals are not going to last forever. I'm already starting to see fewer of them than we saw just a couple of months ago. And I did read just this morning that mortgage applications were up week over week again, and they are up 22% year over year. That means more of the buyers that have been sitting on the sidelines are getting ready to jump into the market. So if you've got questions about this floor plan, want to know more about what the deal is, or how much more negotiable the builder might be on that price. I'm pretty sure we could get them down since these homes are done. Then I invite you to reach out. You can always call or text the number that is up on your screen, or alternatively, if you scan this QR code, it's going to take you to my calendar, and I invite you to book a call with me. It's completely free. There's no obligation. It's a 30-minute get to know you discovery call. It's all about me learning more about what it is that you're looking for, and then being able to answer the questions you have about the different communities, the different builders, what's going on in the market, and potentially match you with the builder, the floor plan, and the community that is going to best suit your needs. So with that, let's go take a look outside. I want to show you how big this lot is, and I'll give you a peek of the garage as well, because it is a 3-car tandem, and it's a really deep tandem, so you can fit a lot of things in there. So here, as we step outside, you do have a covered patio. It's not necessarily the biggest covered patio in general, but it is nice that it wraps around over here as well. So that did give you some extra space. But these are really nice lots, I have to say. So, definitely could fit a pool back in here of your own if you would like to, with it being 76 feet wide. And it's also really, really deep. So it's a good lot overall. The homes behind the windows that you see are actually upper level windows in a family room. So there's not any windows looking directly in on you. And here's how the back of the home looks like, and you can get a really good idea of that patio. Now let's head back in and take a look at that extra deep 3-car tandem garage. Now as we head back in, you do have this butler's pantry area right here with cabinets that go all the way up to the ceiling, which is nice. That leads directly into the formal dining room. And then over here, you do have the mud bench. You've got the door into the garage, and then the laundry room. So they've done a really beautiful floor in this laundry room. And you've got your washer dryer hookups and some shelving right there. So here as I head into the garage, so you've got your standard 2-door roll up there. And then as I pan around this way, look how deep this garage is. So you've got tons and tons of space in here, lots of storage. You've got a tankless water heater at the back there. That's your main water shutoff for the house. And then as I spin back around, you've got your attic access right there as well. So this is really large. So, maybe you've got, a pickup truck or an extra long truck, that would fit in this garage. Assuming height-wise it would clear, it would definitely fit lengthwise, which is something that is often a challenge. Now, before we take a look at the second home, I just wanted to show you what life is like here in Windsong Ranch, because it's honestly one of the things that sets this community apart. For just $193 a month, residents enjoy access to an incredible lineup of amenities here at the Commons, including a cafe, a fitness center, an outdoor lounge with a huge gas fireplace, and 2 beautiful resort-style pools with cabanas. But that's just the beginning, as Windsong offers miles of 8-foot wide trails, tennis and pickleball courts, a basketball court, and an 18-hole championship disc golf course, not to mention mountain biking, a dog park, a community garden, and over 600 acres of green space. And last, but certainly not least, we have the Lagoon, a private 5-acre tropical paradise with clear turquoise water and white sand beaches. It feels like you're on vacation right in your own neighborhood. All right, so here we are at the second home. And as you probably noticed as we walked up, it's a different elevation. So the brick color is different. The peaks are a little bit different. The layout of the front of the house is a little bit different. But inside, it is actually exactly the same. While I'm outside, one of the features I did want to point out is this front porch. This one does have a really nice covered front porch, which the other one didn't have. So, if you're the type that like to put a couple of chairs out, sit and watch what's going on out in the street, then this is going to be perfect for that. So welcome inside. Now, since this is the exact same floor plan as the home we just toured, I'm not going to do a full tour on this one, but what I will do is point out some of the differences. I'll show you, the differences in tile, the differences in the upgrades to kind of give you a feel between the two different homes. Now, this is an absolute reverse floor plan to the first. So when we walked into the other one, the dining room was on the left. On this one, it is on the right. The floors themselves are virtually identical. So they're this lighter colored hardwood, and they do look really nice. Now, as we make our way into the back of the home first, so some of the other differences in here is the fireplace. You still do have the mantle, but this one is done in more of a marble look all the way up to the ceiling. And then as I pan around to the kitchen, the light fixtures are actually the same, but the cabinets on the island are different. So these are all white cabinets. So they're all white shaker style cabinets, whereas the other home had those ash colored cabinets. Personally, I really like the backsplash in this house. So I'll kind of give you a close-up of that here. It's not just your standard subway tile. It's more done, there you go, that's a better look. So it's a blue and a gray, and it really does look nice against these countertops. So again, you're going to find that is the same here in the butler's pantry as well. And then the mudroom layout is exactly the same. And then the flooring in the laundry room is also different. So rather than that darker color, I think it's the same pattern, or it's very similar. It's just done in more of a bluey gray tone. As we make our way back over here, again, you've got that fourth bedroom, which I said, in my opinion, would make a good office right back there. And then you do have the full bath right here, and just a slightly different tile in here as well. Then as we make our way back across, I'll kind of show you the differences in the primary bath. The primary bedroom is going to be the same. So the tray ceiling, we got the same windows across the back. And then just a different tile is basically the main difference in here. And you've got the darker wood frame on the mirrors. And then the full walk-in shower all the way up to the ceiling. Closet layout is exactly the same. As I make my way through to the front, you do have, again, the same. So you've got the game room right here, and then you've got the media room right here. And then as far as the other bedrooms go, again, same Jack and Jill setup. And this is going to have the same tile as what we just saw in the fourth bedroom on the back of the house. So again, tub shower combo all the way through into the closet, and then your other bedroom. So the backyard in this one is going to be exactly the same width, also 76 feet wide. Again, I'd love to say that there's no rear neighbors. It's just that there's no homes back there yet. There will be eventually. So exactly what will be behind you as far as type of home, I do not know yet. So this one here, as you can see, does have a very small wall in the back, which the other one did not. But again, it's still a very deep backyard. And you could easily put a pool back here. And then again, here's a nice look at the back of the home. You can see that covered patio. And in this one, the gas stub is on the back of the house over here, whereas on the other one, it was inside the patio. Not that that makes too big of a difference, to be honest with you. So now that you've seen both of the homes, even though they're the exact same floor plan, did you prefer one over the other? Sometimes having a reverse floor plan just makes a little bit of a difference. And also, as you saw, the backsplash, the tile, things like that are a little bit different. But let me know in the comments below, which of these did you like better? So there you have it. Two incredible homes in Windsong Ranch that are both offering incredible savings and a lifestyle that's hard to beat. Between the $100,000 price reductions and the mortgage rate incentive that they've been offering, these opportunities are not going to be around for long, especially with buyer activity starting to pick up. Now, if you'd like to see either of these homes in person or you'd like additional information about the financing offer, then I invite you to reach out. You can call or text the number that is up on your screen. Or alternatively, if you go ahead and scan that QR code, it's going to take you to my calendar link where you can schedule that free 30-minute consultation. I'd be more than happy to talk to you, learn more about what it is that you're looking for in a community, in a home, and in a builder, and then be able to match you with the one that is best for you and your family. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.